Hello and welcome to the talkSPORT Cup, where fans from across the country battle it out in a test of football trivia. We started with a pair of fans from each of the top 64 clubs in the country, but only 2 teams will make it all the way to the final for the chance to play for £1,000 and this trophy. There, Shabana Hearn. There, slightly hairy hands. I'm Charlie Baker, and over there is the talkSPORT Cup fact machine, Angelina Kelly.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Angelina. Today's tie is a second-round tie between Bristol City and Ipswich. So let's meet the teams representing Bristol City. We have David and Mark. Good to see you, gentlemen.
Good to see you again,
Who
Charlie.
did you beat in the first round, David or Mark?
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Arsenal. Did you? Thrashed the Premier League.
First Bristol
hopefuls.
City win against Arsenal for 44 years, I think.
And celebrated everywhere in Bristol.
Yes, there are people recovering from overindulgence in cider right now.
Yes.
They'll be singing in the valleys if we had fans in the valleys.
If you had any fans
We've
there,
got some in the Mendip.
What's the coldest you ever been at a football match, Mark?
Carlisle United away. I think you could...
I can feel
He
it.
said if you squint, you can see Scotland. But I saw Brian Williams scored a winner. I think it was about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was that cold. I think my lips were turned as blue as Carlisle's shirts, but I recovered.
Very nice. There we are. And David, Did you been
I wasn't-
Carlisle
I've not
away?
been to
It's always a
Carlisle.
long journey, Bristol to Carlisle.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes, one
It's
of the
even
longest.
further when you go back.
Yeah. But especially if you lose.
Uh,
David?
Derby County away on a cold night, spring 2013.
The old
Mel, my
Pride Park,
partner, she
Pride Park, or where you are now? Where they are
Pride,
now?
Pride Park.
Yeah.
And Mel, my partner, she wanted to come home with half an hour to go. We were losing 3-0 at the time. I said, no, we can turn it round. We didn't. Got
David,
relegated.
I believe in you, and I'm pleased you stayed around. Thank you very much. That's Bristol City. Representing Ipswich, we have Mikey and Henry. Gentlemen, who did you beat in the first round?
We knocked out Wolves.
Is your jacket a new jacket, Mikey? Is it vintage? Is it a vintage style? What's going on with the merch?
It is brand new, actually.
Yeah.
First wear today. And
Oh,
yeah,
buy it specially?
not especially, no. But yeah, it's cut pretty small. I'm telling
Oh.
myself that that's how it's supposed to look.
Yeah, it's a sport fit, isn't it? Sport fit. But happy new jacket. We're going to wish Mikey a happy new jacket. Anybody?
Happy new jacket,
I
mate.
think he wears it very stylishly.
Yeah, I think he looks great in it. He's great. I noticed you didn't wish Mikey happy new jacket.
No, he's ruined it because it was for an away game, so I was looking forward to seeing his debut an away game. But
Yeah.
this is more important, so he's debuted it on this. So.
Angelina, have you wished him happy new jacket?
Happy new jacket.
Thank you.
Amazing day.
What's the coldest you've ever been at a football match?
I'm sure it's recency bias, but the coldest I can think of was last year. I don't remember if you remember during December there was that really cold snap.
cold snap,
Millwall at home on a Wednesday night. It was really misty and it's like -2.
Perfect.
But that's great football.
Yeah, that's
weather.
exactly what you want.
Exactly.
You don't want nice weather at football.
No, yeah.
It's red for football in the summer. Football doesn't count until the clocks go back. That's why I always think. Anyway, we're not here for fun. We're here for football. Let's get on with the quiz. The first round is the home advantage round. Each team will get 3 questions about the club they support and 3 away questions, which could be about anything. It's 1 point for a correct answer. They are allowed to confer, but if they get the answer wrong, it goes over and can be stolen by the other team. Let's get on with the quiz. Bristol City, your first home question. Who did Bristol City lose to in the 1988 Third Division playoff final?
Walsall.
Was Walsall. Ipswich, your first home question. At which English club was Kieran McKenna when he had to retire from playing in 2009?
Tottenham.
It was Tottenham Hotspur. Angelina. Oh, there he is. Look at this. What kit that is.
What a man.
There we are. What a guy.
Great hair.
Bristol City, your first away question. Which club's nickname is the Millers?
Rotherham United.
It is Rotherham United at the New York Stadium. Angelina, there they are. Ipswich, your first away question. Which club's nickname is the Railwaymen?
Crew Alexandra.
It is Crew Alexandra, Angelina. There they are, right next to the railway. Bristol City, your second home question. Who holds the record for most appearances for the club?
Lewis Carey.
It is Lewis Carey. Angelina.
And do you know with how many appearances?
647.
46, close.
I was
you
right.
gave him
Yeah.
one extra. Very good. Look at that.
No
beautiful,
points, though.
Look at that beautiful Delta Max ball. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that's a
I'd
beauty.
love a kick of that. Ipswich, your second home question. Who was Barnsley's manager when Ipswich beat them in the First Division playoff final in the year 2000?
It was Dave Bassett.
It was Dave Bassett. There he is. Nice of him to dress up for the occasion. Bristol City, your second away question. Which Scottish club play at Rugby Park? Rugby Park.
Give it a guess.
Any ideas?
Hamilton Academicals.
It is not Hamilton Academicals. It goes over to Ipswich Town.
Kilmarnock.
It is Kilmarnock. Ipswich, your second away question. Which Scottish club play at Fir Park? Fir Park.
Falkirk.
It is not Falkirk. Goes over to Bristol City. To steal the points, which Scottish club play at Fir Park?
Dundee.
It's not Dundee. It is Motherwell. Angelina. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful orange and black. Bristol City, your third and final home question. Which Belgian club did Liam Manning manage? Liam Manning.
Leuven.
Leuven. It is not Leuven. Ipswich Town, it comes over to you.
Not a clue.
Is it Cercle Bruges?
It's not Cercle Bruges. It is Lommel. There he is, sitting down in the background, Angelina, in the dugout. Ipswich, your third home question. Which club did Ipswich sell Tyrone Mings to?
AFC Bournemouth.
It was AFC Bournemouth. Angelina.
And the year?
Just after the playoff season, wasn't it?
2015.
Correct, but again, no, it's
Did you get good money for him, do you know?
7, 8
Yeah,
million.
we got very good money.
Yeah.
That's all right, that's pretty good. Bristol City, your final away question. Which manager was in charge of St. Pauli between 2022 and 2024?
Michael Ballack.
It wasn't Michael Ballack, Ipswich Town.
Yeah.
Hertzler.
It was Fabian Hertzler, pulled it out the bag there. Ipswich, your final away question. Which manager started his career at Sheffield United in 1998?
It's not.
Is you for an answer?
Yeah. No, I think he's already been around for a while. We'll go for Danny Wilson.
It wasn't Danny Wilson, goes over to Bristol City.
Steve Bruce.
It was Steve Bruce. Angelina. There he is. Look at him. Look at him there. Less of a dinner lady there.
Attractive man.
That's the end of the first round. But Angelina, what are the scores?
at the moment, it is 4 to Bristol City and 6 to Ipswich.
There we are. 4 plays 6. There we are at Bristol City. David, what's the closest you ever got to playing for Bristol City?
Oh God, nowhere near playing for them.
Oh.
Right, but back in 1994, I did get interviewed to be chief executive.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Interview. Did you just send it in a CV in on a whim? Or?
Well, no, at the time I was covering them on local radio.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I just said, look, I've got the skills to do this job, I reckon.
Powers that be,
Yeah,
run the
I'm
club.
a qualified accountant as well, so done the media stuff at the time.
They won't want you if you're a qualified accountant.
Well, I don't know.
Football clubs don't want accountants who know what they're doing. They want people to spend big and lose money. That's what they want. What about you, Mark? Did you have a tasty right foot at school?
No, I was great at football in my head.
Oh, yeah.
So I talk a good game. I think David would probably agree with that. It's about the closest I've come.
Yeah. Ever played on the pitch? Stepped on the pitch?
I run on the pitch when we've been promoted.
Yeah,
and my
yeah.
first season, we were promoted to the First Division in 1975-6. So I was very lucky. But as I tell kids of today, I've suffered from my art for 50 years. Now it's your turn.
It is there. Yeah, exactly. You've got to put up with it. You two look a fit couple of lads. You must have been on Kieran McKenna's radar. Down at Soccer Sixes or something on a Tuesday
we're
night.
very much Sunday League cloggers.
Yeah.
But
Scored any goals recently, Mikey?
I scored a goal at the Brentford Stadium back in May in a work match.
Oh, very nice.
Which was nice. Yeah, big crowd that day. And I was possibly Ipswich's tallest ever mascot.
That's nice.
I was slightly too old to be mascot really, but out I went when I was 15. Taller than most of the squad. And but I slotted my penalty in the warm-up against Lewis Price.
15-year-old mascot is just over the line.
Yeah.
Just over the edge. Just over the edge. And have you ever played?
I had the typical story that most people have. I was part of the academy as a youngster.
Oh, were you?
Wasn't good enough. And
Rejected.
yeah, at a very young age, didn't get anywhere near.
But that could have stuck with you. That could have stuck with you. You could have just hated Ipswich your whole life, but you didn't.
No.
It's a redemption story.
Exactly.
Round 2 is the Bravado round. Each question in this round is worth 3 points. I'll ask the contestants a question and they will bid for how many correct answers they think they can give me. Whoever believes they can give me the most will have 90 seconds to name them. But crucially, if they fail to reach their number or give an incorrect answer, the opposition can steal the points by simply naming one correct answer. Here we go. Your first question of the Bravado round. I want to know, how many Italians can you name who have scored a minimum of 10 goals in the Premier League? There are 13 Italians who've scored 10 or more goals in the history of the Premier League. How many can you name? You've got 20 seconds to have a chat or write down the answers with your partner before we start the bidding. How many Italians can you name who've scored a minimum of 10 goals in the Premier League? There are 13 Italians who've scored 10 or more goals in the history of the Premier League. But how many can you name? Five seconds. OK. Bristol City. How many Italians can you name who've scored a minimum of 10 goals in the Premier League?
About 3.
You can name 3. Ipswich Town.
We can name 4.
You've got 4 in the bag. Bristol City.
No, can't do anymore.
Name
Can't
them.
do anymore.
OK.
Yeah.
Henry, Mikey, name them.
Benito Carboni.
Benito Carboni, 1.
Paolo Di Canio.
Paolo Di Canio, 2.
Graziano Pelle.
Graziano Pella, 3.
Fabrizio Ravanelli.
Fabrizio Ravanelli, 4. Angelina, how many did they get right? 4. They got their 4. Congratulations. Very, very good. Angelina, who are the rest, please?
You could have had Fabio Barini, Francesco Baiano, Gianfranco Zola, Gianluca Vialli, Jorginho, Mario Balotelli, Massimo Maccarone, Roberto Di Matteo and Manolo Gabbiadini.
There we are, all available. You got the 4 that you required, so you get the points. Let's move on to the second question of the Bravado round. How many clubs can you name that have appeared in an FA Cup final but never won one? There are 13 clubs in total. How many clubs can you name that have appeared in an FA Cup final but never won one? 13 in total. 20 seconds for a chat or to write it down with your partner before we start the bidding. How many clubs can you name that have appeared in an FA Cup final but never won one? 5 seconds. OK, your time is up. Ipswich Town, coming to you first. How many do you think you can name?
We can name 2.
You can name 2. Bristol City, any higher than 2?
4.
You think you can go to 4? Ipswich Town.
Name them.
Going to say name them.
Who haven't won an FA Cup final.
That was the question.
Right.
How many clubs can you name that have appeared in an FA Cup final but never won one? 13 in total. You said 4. Name them.
Stoke.
Stoke City, 1.
Bristol City.
Bristol City, 2.
Watford.
Watford, 3.
And Charlton Athletic.
And Charlton Athletic. They are your 4 answers. Angelina, how many did they get right? 3. Unfortunate. So, Ipswich Town, we come to you. If you can name one team that's been in the FA Cup final but not won it, that is not on their list, you take the points.
I'm pretty sure that my wife's team, Crystal Palace, have never won the FA Cup.
Crystal Palace is your answer. Angelina, are they on the list?
They are on the list.
They are on the list. Congratulations. Your wife's team. Desperate. Just think of that. The bitterness in the answer was unbelievable. There we are. Angelina, can you fill in the gaps, please?
So it was Charlton Athletic that you got wrong. They won it in 1947, but you could have had Birmingham, Brighton, Fulham, Hull, Luton, Middlesbrough, Millwall, Queen's Park, QPR. There you go.
There we are. Millwall, I knew that one. I had that one in my head. From that, probably the worst final of all time. Just in my opinion. I didn't see the ones in the 40s, so I don't know, do I? There we are. But congratulations, Ipswich. You got the points there. Angelina, what are the scores?
Bristol City have 4, but in the lead with 12 is Ipswich.
There we are, 12-4 to Ipswich. Round 3 is the Guess Who round. In this round, I'll give the teams clues. These could be about a player, a manager, a club, or even a stadium. And as soon as they think they know who or what I'm talking about, they can buzz in and have a guess. But if they get it wrong, they'll be locked out. And the other team can hear a full list of all the clues before giving an answer. It's 2 points per correct answer. In this round, let's get on with the quiz. To start, I'm looking for a player. In 2006, this player signed his first professional contract with Manchester United. Also in 2006, he joined Royal Antwerp on loan. In 2007, he signed for Hull City on loan and made 34 appearances. In 2008, he signed for Tottenham on loan. In 2009, he left Manchester United, having made 4 appearances and signed for Sunderland. In 2013, he joined Cardiff City, made nearly 50 league appearances. Yes, Ipswich.
Is it Fraser Campbell?
It is Fraser Campbell. There we are, there he is. Now another player. In 1996, this player made his senior debut for Leeds United and went on to make over 200 appearances. In 2003, he signed for Liverpool and won a Champions League medal with the club. 2008, he moved to Galatasaray. In 2011, yes, Ipswich Town.
Harry Kewell.
It is Harry Kewell. There he is, in the away kit. Third and final player. In 1998, this player started his career at hometown club Ipswich Town, made over 50 appearances. In 1999, he had a short loan spell at Colchester United. 2002, he signed for Newcastle, and he made over... There it is, Ipswich Town.
Titus Bramble.
It is Titus Bramble. Now I want a club. This club is based in the northwest of England. They played in the first season of the Premier League, but haven't played in the top flight since the turn of the millennium. Yes, Ipswich Town. Give me an answer.
Oldham Athletic.
It is Oldham Athletic. Looking for another club here. This club has won the Norwegian Cup 6 times. Their home colours are blue and white. Yes.
Viking Stavanger.
It is not Viking Stavanger. You get the rest of the answer. Between 2017 and 2019, Erling Haaland played for this club. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has played for and managed this club.
Mulder.
It is Mulder. You get the point. Finally, who is this? In 1996, during his playing career, he became interim player manager of Nottingham Forest. 2005, he was appointed interim manager of Manchester City. Yes, Ipswich Town.
David Platt.
It is not David Platt. No, yes,
Stuart Pearce.
It is Stuart Pearce. Stuart Psycho Pearce from talkSPORT. And there he is as manager and coach of Team GB, not picking David Beckham. Who can forget that? Probably still sticks in the Beckham's throat. Sure, we'll get over it. Angelina, what are the scores?
Bristol City have 6 points, but storming ahead with 22 points is Ipswich.
Ipswich Town on 22, 22-6. And the fourth and final round is the stoppage time round. There'll be 90 seconds on the clock. If you think you know the answer, just buzz in. It's 2 points for a correct answer, but if you get it wrong, you will lose a point. OK, 90 seconds on the clock. Let's get on with the quiz. Which club plays at Fratton Park? Yes.
Portsmouth.
It is Portsmouth, Bristol City. For which club did Dominic Solanke make his Premier League debut? Bristol City. It is Liverpool. Who said football is a simple game? 22 men chase a ball for 90 minutes, and at the end, the Germans always win. Ipswich Town.
Gary Lineker.
It is Gary Lineker. Which manager took charge of his 700th Premier League match in January 2025? Anybody? No. Yes, Bristol City.
David Moyes.
It is David Moyes. When did England last fail to qualify for a World Cup? Bristol City.
1978.
It is not 1978, 1994. Which was the last Scottish club to win the Scottish FA Cup apart from Celtic and Rangers? Yes, Bristol City.
Hibernian.
It's not Hibernian. St Johnstone. Which Hungarian has made the most appearances and scored the most goals in the Premier League? Anyone? Yes.
Zoltan Gera.
It is Zoltan Gera. Who is the only Italian manager to win the League Cup? Anyone? No. Gianluca Vialli. Too late. Which club's nickname is the Posh? Yes, Ipswich Town.
Peterborough.
It is Peterborough United. Which club has competed in the Football League playoffs the most times without winning one? Anyone? No, Sheffield United. Who was the last English manager to win the English top division? Push you. Yes.
Howard Wilkinson.
It was Howard Wilkinson. Who scored a hat-trick in the 24 Europa League Cup final? Anyone? Yes.
Lookman.
It was Ademola Lookman, and that's time up. That's the end of the quiz. A fast and furious final round, but Angelina, what are the final scores?
The final scores are 10 points to Bristol City, but the winners with 32 points are Ipswich Town.
Excellent. Well done, gents. Very, very good. Well done. You enjoyed it? I mean, you thrashed poor old Bristol City there, but you knew your stuff. You were quick on the buzzer, knew your stuff. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I think our Premier League class showed in the end.
Still trolling them. Still trolling them. You can
See you in the Championship next season, boys.
win with dignity, lose with dignity. There we are. Lose with dignity.
Yeah,
Bristol City.
we were beaten by a better team. They really
No,
knew
they were
their
good.
stuff.
They knew their stuff, didn't they?
Yeah.
They knew their stuff.
But so did you. You played really, really well.
Thank you very much.
Really,
That was
really
good
well.
fun.
Thank you,
Brilliant.
Angela.
You don't go home empty-handed. You do, of course, go home with the talkSPORT trivia game. There it is. There we are,
Thank you,
still in
Charlie.
plastic, so you can re-gift
Thanks.
or pop upstairs
Thanks,
and get Alan Brazil to sign it for you. There we are. That's it
Thank
for
you very
another
much.
episode of the talkSPORT Cup. We will see Ipswich in the last 16. We'll see you next time.